Hey guys, it's B Nails here, and we are back for another episode of Clan Wars and Perk pushing. Um, so I've been a little bit behind. It looks like the last videos I put up were about 6 days ago, but I have been extremely busy, and we will be getting some videos up here over this weekend. There will be quite a few to make up for the 6 day absence. So while you guys were gone, the 17-game win streak did come to an end, and it was to a fair play clan, which was nice. So we're going to do the war recap from that, and then you'll see one from Valhalla, which was a pretty easy win. And we've started another one that this will be a win in about an hour and 30 minutes as well. So the streak has been restarted after the one loss, and we are right back to kicking some booties. So let's go ahead and get into the war that we lost, 82 to 73. Now, technically, the score could have been 82 to 80, but towards the end, we knew that we didn't. Once we knew that that was going to be the outcome, I set a lot of people to spend attacks on practicing and things like that. With the update just came out too, so this was the first war right after the update came out, and I did go ahead and take the liberty of upgrading my base to a Town Hall 11. Now, however, it is technically considered a 10.5 due to the fact that I only put the Warden. I didn't add a single defense or anything else. So, Town Hall 11 is 5 defenses, and the Grand Warden. Those are the upgrades after you've changed your Town Hall. So it's pretty much a defensive upgrade when you go from 10 to 11, besides adding the third new hero, the Warden. So anyway, they did a very good job on our bases. They left 1 star left on Barons, and they cleaned house all the way down, whereas we did not. And we had quite a few fails on our Town Hall 10s here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 stars left in Town Hall 10s alone. That is not going to get you by. And then as you see these stars down here, 20. There's 1 plus 2 more. So there's 4, there's 5. 5 Town Hall 9 stars. Can't have it. Not if you're going to be a serious war clan. It just doesn't work that way. You gotta, all 9s and 8s gotta be eliminated. I mean, there's really no excuses for it. But let's go ahead and check out some of the good attacks, and we'll start from the bottom this time. And we shall go from there. I did want to show you one really awesome attack that I had with my 8.5. I had to attack a base with troops that that weren't really strong enough to get it done. I'm only working with 210 camp space. I had 2 camps that were within hours of finishing, so I gemmed them in order to get the 10 spaces, and then I had to gem my CC because I had to have a level 4 golem in order to get this done. So we had 2 other Town Hall 9s, well, 1 Town Hall 9 and I think another 8.5 tree had attempted this, and neither were able to get it done. However, they did lay me out a very good foundation. I know where all the traps are, the Teslas, everything. So with that kind of information, I was able to somewhat, even with the bows down, which makes it very difficult for my level 4 hogs, and I only have level 2 golems. My heals are only at level 5, just because I've only been an 8.5 for about 2 weeks. So, but this attack was executed flawlessly. I mean, you can't do it much better. So let's go ahead and check it out. Get into it right here. Now the golems are going to be dropped over here on the side, and I've brought a rage, a jump, and 2 heals for this. And I do this just excellent. So here comes the first golem, and then the second one. Now, if you notice, the golems are only being hit by a very few defenses. And before letting my golems go in, I let my wizards kind of take down the stuff in the back. As you see, this wizard on the bottom 2 came in, cleaned up quite a bit. And then perfect drop on the jump. Get that rage going. My other golem turns around, heads back in, which is golden. My queen rushes right in with those wizards with a poison drop as well. And right there, as you see, this is just my CC kill squad and my heroes with the golems. And they have taken out 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be 5. They'll get the air defense there, as you'll see in a second. 5, and then the center will reach as well, so we'll get 6 compartments out of the 2 golems and the few wizards I had with my heroes, and also eliminated both heroes in this. As you see, these wizards just zap the queen, bam, down she goes ASAP. I sprinkled hogs in over here. I knew where the bombs were. There were a ton of spring traps over on this left side, so which was also a reason that I did kind of surgical. And then you see the other hogs sprinkle in here at the top. I've got 2 heal spells as well. And there's the giant bomb, but unfortunately, here's my second heal, and we're going to just be able to truck through this. Look, I still got wizards. Screen out a bit. I had 1 goblin. He's doing work down there, and my queen is full health as well. So overall, a very good attack. The other reason I came in the way that I did with the golems is, as you can see, there was a giant bomb set of 2 on the side, and I was able to trigger it as well. And I absolutely crushed this base, as you can see. Just lots of hogs left. Wizards still, there's looks like 4 of them down there. I even got my archer from the beginning. And my queen is at full health. I got a goblin running around, so we'll speed it up. And I pretty much just crushed this. Under-leveled troops don't even have a queen's ability yet, so it was tough. But I made it happen, and I got it done. So I was pretty happy and satisfied with this attack. That's just a simple go-ho. And I'll let you take a look at the troop composition just for a second. But when you are building for a base, using these troop compositions is simply I build... I don't run the same attack, let's put it that way. I don't really run the same attack. I kind of change it and adapt for whatever base I need, and add maybe 1 loon if I can get a 1-for-1 trade or anything like that. You'll see tons of stuff that involve me doing that. Let's go ahead and find another one that I did like. I don't know. That's 16. I cleaned 16. However, that's just way too low for me to be hitting. I can crush those all day with my eyes closed. I prefer these ones up here on the top. Are much better. Let's take a look at clouds on this Town Hall 9. This should be pretty good. He had a Go Wee Wee here, and he brought 4 loons for back end. So, he had this is also a clean. Cleans are much easier than hitting on the first attempt. So basically, good war clans, they may not get in on the first try, but the key is to knock the base out on the second attempt on a clean. Any good war clan pretty much eliminates all bases. Okay, sorry about that, guys. People always seeming to call me in the middle of a war recap or whatever the hell I'm doing. Always getting phone calls, text messages. It's just part of the thing when you're doing on the phone. I'd like to get it on my tablet, but unfortunately I need a new tablet. The one that I have doesn't, the Mobison doesn't work on there. I don't know. It never has. But back to the war raid here. So he's using golems with the witches for a normal Go Wee Wee. And the reason that this is going to be successful is that the base is just so spread out with huge compartments. That's also the other key. The compartments are very big. And he's brought enough jump spells to keep his golems moving out towards the front. And these witches are over here just going to town doing work. They're stuck on this wall, but their skeletons will help them, and they will get out front and also do some work. Now the other part about this is he's still got both hero abilities, so they hardly haven't taken any damage. I don't know why he dropped the loon kind of so soon. I think I might have waited a little bit. Plenty of time. No need to really rush. But there is a double bomb set right there. Goes off. King sets it. And you can tell that this is just going to be crushed because he's still got both abilities. He's got witches roaming around, and he's got little mini golems, and he's still withholding 2 loons, which he's holding because of that air defense, which we will see go down shortly here. They're rushing. He's waiting on the queen. I would have popped ability right now just to get the air defense down, and let's get it and go. But doesn't matter. He'll get it down. And doesn't even need the loons. Dropped them, but they're gonna go. The base is gonna be 3-starred before the loons get there. So solid go wee from Clouds here. And that was a tough base on number 10. So one of their top 9s. And we will go ahead and now check out some other attacks. Wanted to check out what did I want to look at? There was something else in this that I wanted to see. Our Town Hall 10s weren't really worth. I mean, there's not much to see. K2 had a decent attack. We just really struggled on these bases up here at the top, and that kind of cost us the war. Our 10s have got a lot of improvement to make. We're still pushing. We're making our way, and we're doing a great job. I entered a new war base for my Town Hall 9, and that worked out well. They struggled quite a bit with that one. It took quite a few tries, and same with Jackal. They wasted a lot of attacks, even Town Hall 10s on him, and they struggled big time trying to get our 2 bases down. So we put up some good effort, but we'll take a look at one attack from them, or 2, and check out one with the new Eagle artillery added to it, and Barons also has a level 6 Grand Warden also. So I like this entry. I had spoke to Hero Giants, the leader, and we were talking the whole time online via the app, and you know, just going over bases, and I really like this entrance, and if I had been on the other side, this definitely would have been the way to go, or at least the way I would have tried to attempt this. As you can see, he's doing an Archer Queen walk, and he's even got his Grand Warden following. Now, the Eagle Artillery doesn't activate, I believe, until at least 100 troop spaces have been dropped. So this is why he's using the healers with the Archer Queen, because he's trying to get the artillery out before unleashing his giant attack with giants. Looks like Valkyries, a bunch of, I don't know. This is definitely a different attack. I don't usually see 10 giants and 7 Valkyries in an attack, but that's obvious because he's going to be trying to hit from this single Inferno side. But anyway, he does go ahead and get that Eagle Artillery down, and now he can begin his attack. So we'll zoom out a bit. He actually comes from the top, so don't know why it came that way. I think I would have came if you're running the 10 giants and the 7 Valkyries. I'm pretty sure I might have actually come from down here on the bottom. Would have made sense to me. Just simply because, I mean, this plan just doesn't ever. I don't think this is ever going to get to the town hall, really. He's trying to bum rush that multi, but the multi just mows down with the skeleton traps pop out and everything. And, you know, like I said, I think this attack would have went well. One mistake he made, in my opinion, his Grand Warden's just chilling over there. I think I would have activated the ability and tried to keep my queen alive as long as possible, which he did not. I mean, and if he did, the healers would have been able to heal her up a little bit, and she might have been able to go for a bit longer. And then also B, like I said, with the Giants and the Valkyries and the single, his main focus should have been to head into the single Infernal side, which would have made more sense. Because the only time you really use Giants is when you're using Giants as a distraction for that single to run golems behind it. But we didn't see it. He ends up getting a 58% 1-star, I think, 59. Oh, maybe higher. And 63 is what he got. And if you notice that Grand Warden just has a huge range. He has even got a bigger range than Archer Queen. So that's pretty insane right there. So this was the first war with the new update, and didn't work out well for us. We ended up losing, but you know, there was a lot of things that we picked up and learned from these attacks, and it was a very fun war, even though we lost. But you know, can't win them all. And in order to grow, you have to lose in order to learn. I mean, you can't really learn as much as you do when you win as when you lose. When you lose, you can learn a lot more because there's a lot of things that are out there that you didn't know. And, you know, it's just good to lose once in a while. Now, being on a 17-game win streak or 50-game win streak is also great. Definitely a good sign. But, I mean, that was the war with us. And Heroic Giants, it ended our streak. Shout out to those guys for being a big, massive help in revealing some good strategies to use. And pretty much the whole war is a base, troop-dependent base on. And what I mean by that is that people looked at bases and they didn't run a go wee wee, a go ho. I mean, they had those types of formations, but they built specifically for each base. It was broken down, and they were able to take step by step in most of their raids. I didn't show any of the 9s, but they literally, with the 30 seconds, you saw 1 phase, 2 phase, 3 phase, run the rest of the attack and get the 3-star. The 30 seconds is huge. Massively huge in 3-starring for Town Hall 9, so shout out to Supercell, great addition to the game. It's given people the time that they need to do these things. This is a strategic game, and it's hard to just rush everything. I mean, everything is broken down, needs to be done in a timely manner, hit in a certain way in order to get these 3 stars. So that 30 seconds really was able to, you know, slow things down and give people time in order to run attacks properly instead of just kind of rushing everything. And you won't be seeing a lot of 99s anymore, I'll tell you that. That's always a great thing. I hate 99s. Those are the worst. But that was a solid addition to the game. They've had issues. It's been a week, obviously. They've had issues with the shielding, and the guard has had a few issues. There's been quite a few complaints, I'm assuming, because you just get kicked off too fast. I mean, I feel like I'm not even attacking or anything. I might just be sitting here and watching war, and then also, you know, I'm filming these videos, and I keep getting kicked off when I'm not even playing. So I have a shield up right now, so it doesn't matter. But that is also going to be an update which they release tomorrow in order to fix this shield guard system, because there's been a lot of issues with people getting kicked off. And you know, I had one time where I had signed off for, I don't know, an hour, took a shield, got an hour off break, got back on, and then 5 minutes later it's telling me that I've been on too long and they're kicking me off again. And it's like, okay, well, don't know how this is working, but there was an issue. There's been some bugs. The camps, when cooking troops, if I stand here and look like this, they actually don't update the count or anything. So there's been some bugs since the update. That always happens. but Supercell is right on top of it, and a week later they're looking straight away to get it done and taken care of. So you'll be seeing those changes here tomorrow. But other than that, thanks for joining me for pushing in Clan Wars, and we are still level 8. We're on our way. We're at 2861 in this video. You'll be seeing another one ahead of time, which is going to be actually of the past, so my points will be lower there. But thanks for joining, guys, and stay tuned for some more videos. You'll have the Goblin campaign is going to be pushed out more. My 8.5 is going to be releasing videos, and I don't know what to do with my Town Hall 9 yet. I haven't really done anything. I've just been spending lots of time on the 10 and the 8.5 as of right now with the update. Trying to max out my heroes on my 10. I'm very close. I'm 13 levels combined away. So, just been pushing there. We'll get some Town Hall 9 action in here eventually. I don't know what. I'm almost done with it. So, I'm thinking once I get my 8.5 up to where I need it to be in order to just crush shit from the bottom down. Because it's very solid when your bottom Town Hall your bottom 8.5 can hit bases that are basically Town Hall 9s. So that's going to be a huge addition in war for us. But for now, this is B-Nails, and I'm saying see you later. Make sure you hit that the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and come back and join me for some more videos. But that's it for today, and this is B-Nails, and later, guys. Peace out.